Hey, what is going on, guys? Ninja Wolf here, and today we are going to be doing another story. You guys seem to be very iffy about it and seeing if you like it or not, but I figured we'd do another one and see how you guys like it, and yeah. So without further ado, let's kind of get into it. So this happened back when I was in middle school, about 7th, 8th grade, and so we had our bathrooms basically. In our bathrooms, there was another room that was supposed to be designated for showers, but they never really finished the showers because they never got the shower heads or anything for a shower. They just had like a huge drain in it, and that was about it. So they never finished it. It was supposed to be a shower room. So instead of making that into a shower room, my friends decided we're gonna turn that into our little fighting area. So every like once a week, when we had like recess or we had like some free time, we would all go in there and make it into our little fighting area, our little fight club to say. But one day, I was supposed to be fighting, and back then I wasn't really a big fighter. I wasn't a big person on violence and trying to do all that kind of shit. But yeah, so one day they scheduled me to fight. So we actually scheduled all this stuff out. Like we would actually have like a little piece of paper who should fight on this day and who should fight on that day, and it was all registered by by two brothers who I would not disclose the names of. But yeah, so one day they decided, because I was actually starting to get in there more, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, fun to watch. And they're like, hey, you want to fight? I'm like, not really. And they're like, okay, you're gonna fight this guy on this day. So the guy they have me fight, we're gonna call him Jeffrey. His name's not Jeffrey. Don't fucking say I don't actually know a Jeffrey in real life. But yeah. So Jeffrey, he's like one of the most fit people in my class, and if you see me in real life, or at least back then, you would know I'm not really. But so they scheduled it for like I think a Monday or something. So on that day, I walk in there and they're like, "Yeah, you ready to fight?" I'm like, "Not really." And they're like, "Good." So they shove me into the little room, and he's just waiting there. He's jumping like a boxer would, just like kind of prepare himself to get himself more motivated. And I'm like, "Well, fuck." So about a minute, and they're like, "Start." So they started the match. I was in there with him, and I was kind of not scared. After about a minute of fighting, his punches weren't really hurting me anymore, and they weren't really hurting at all. And the only thing they were doing is making me dizzy because he kept hitting my head. And there was really nothing too bad about it, but at the same time, nothing too good about it, because you shouldn't really be hitting people in the head. But, eh. So after about 5 minutes of just him hitting me, he eventually just knocks me on my legs. He hits my leg and knocks me down and says, "Up," until eventually I'm just on the ground, lying on the ground. So he just starts walking out, and like he won. He's like, "I just beat this kid," and I just start getting back up. So after I got up, the people are like, "This kid, what is wrong with him?" Because they didn't think I was going to get back up after this, and I wasn't even like too phased from it. I was just a little bit dizzy from all the punches to the head. And so I got back up, and I was actually getting up pretty quickly, and they're like, "What the hell?" And the guy didn't want to fight anymore either. He was like tired from punching me so much, and so I won by forfeit. So that was like my experience with it, but the match after is when it gets really funny. So the two brothers who were like doing all this stuff decided to do a fight themselves. They're supposed to throw the one of them was supposed to throw the match, and it was because we were doing betting in there also. So one of them was supposed to throw the match. So they start fighting. They're trying to make it look real. They're like punching each other on the ground, just like. They got each other to the ground, and they were just keeps hitting each other until our teacher walks in. So our teacher was pretty laid back back then, and he still is to this day. So he walks in, and he just sees these two on the ground. Keep in mind, these two are brothers. So when he walks in and sees this, we're surrounding him, and the first thing they do is they stop punching. So they're like basically hugging each other, and our teacher just walks in and sees that. And he's just slowly raises his hands up and backs out. He did not want to deal with that. He's like, "I'm not going to call your parents. I don't know what else to say. You guys do you, and I'm just gonna..." And he just walks out. He honestly, after that day, because he was one of the teachers we all had, and we all loved him because he was like he was laid back. He let us basically do whatever we wanted in his class, and yeah. So he just thought they were fucking in the bathroom, basically. Yeah, that's basically the end of the story. And it was like the funniest thing because after that day, he never looked at them the same because he used to respect them because they were really good at football. And then after that, he's like, I don't know what to say about you two. But yeah, that's basically it. If you did enjoy the story, I do ask to leave a like and subscribe for more stories. And yeah, that's gonna be it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.